Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday, April 25th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Everybody, welcome back. I hope you had a great, fantastic, amazing, outstanding, revolutionary week. And now you're ready to kick some ass and have a great time and maybe kick those feet up, have a great weekend, guys. But you know what? You got to start that weekend off right. And here we are on Kruse Control. Welcome back, Queen. Good to have you here, Queen, as always. And those numbers. You guys want to watch The Price is Right? There's that little game where like the little guy goes up the mountain, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Jordan knows. And it keeps going up. That's been the numbers here right now so far, guys. 13,465 subscribers, guys. Welcome, Angel. Good to see you. It's so amazing. It's exciting. I appreciate everybody new out there. Again, welcome to Kruse Control. Get ready for an experience you haven't ever had before. And we're back into this. There's a lot going on as always. But welcome back as always with me, guys. You know him, you love him. Welcome, Emma. Good to see you. The thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Wire. What's up, GR?
It's a good Friday night, Brian. Got a drink for the thirsty daddy, you know.
Well, yeah, the thirsty daddy always needs a drink after a long week, right, GR?
Oh, you know that, sir.
How you been, GR? What's going on?
Good. It's been a good week so far.
Yeah, you're looking fly again on a Friday. Yeah, Pep Star knows looking good, right, Peppy? He's looking good tonight.
Yes, indeed. It's Friday.
Peppy, please don't fight with GR tonight. I know you want to, but he might instigate, though.
Yeah, if he instigates, it's on. Like a hot butter bag of Jiffy popcorn.
There you go.
Me
Don't instigate,
pick
GR.
on a poor little puppy like that? I wouldn't do that.
And I'm not little, and I'm not poor.
Hey,
There we
Peppy,
go.
that popcorn pops like GR's knees.
Exactly, my friend. The goat is in the house.
GR just taking punishment, aren't you? Just taking it.
I'm used to abuse, guys. I was married once.
Very true. Good to have you back, GR. Good to have you back. Happy
to be here.
Episode 300 and what's it, 26? It's crazy, GR. We got a lot more to go, though.
26.
A lot more to go. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. And we're not done there, of course. From @3Gs, our fellow executive producer himself is here, everybody. Welcome back. Give a round of applause, a hug, and give him a pat in the butt, Mr. Ronald. Todd, what's up, Ron?
The hug. The hug. I love the hug.
How you doing, Ronald?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I love every week. Your setup gets even better and better and better. I don't know what you're doing, but every time I see him, like, Ronald's working on this.
I'm making up. I'm changing angles, and that's what I'm doing.
Looking good, looking clean, crisp. How's that? 3G is good.
It's good. It is a good. Yes, absolutely. People are interested in it.
I hear it. Anything big you can talk about yet, or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not till it's signed, sealed, and delivered.
Oh my! Or what's I don't know what's signed,
Stevie Wonder, calm down.
I
Ryan.
know.
Yeah, right. Pep Star. Peppy, excited to see Ronald back.
Ron Guidry, legend.
Who is this? Oh, that's right. We went through that last week.
Right. And
Hello,
Queen's excited to see
Queen.
That's a picture
Queen.
almost my age. Yeah.
And Queen, Pep Star's still looking for that date. That's all I'm saying. Still looking for that date, Queen.
Yep.
Word up.
Yeah, Queen. Come on. Don't leave Peppy hanging. Good to have you back, Ronald.
For you to be a guest star, Queen. You should be a guest star.
You should be, Queen. You should be. And
know.
give us some, right? I'd love to have the Queen here. It would be. And Queen, still email me, cruisecontrolshow@gmail.com, because we want to hook you up with something. You've been here for so long. Ronald,
right.
Good to have you here, Ronald. Are you excited for tonight? You excited for
Wouldn't
Friday?
miss it. Wouldn't miss it.
Here we go. I'm excited. It's a Friday. Because also joining us back on a Friday, of course, he's here. Beam me up. Jordan Sell is here. Welcome back, Jordan.
It was the ninth inning. Ryan made a call. He's like, just like Major League, give me go on. And I had to come in.
I'm like, we need you, Jordan. We need you now. We need you now.
I couldn't let you people in the and the Kruse verse down.
Yeah, the Kruse first needs that, man. The Kruse first needs some Jordan. You feeling better? A little bit?
Getting better. On the plus side, I've been working out, and I've officially lost about 40-some pounds. I am down to
Sweet.
about 190 something.
Damn, Jordan.
You can see it in your face.
Yeah.
Of course, that's all you can see, but
Oh,
he was getting you.
nice one,
He's
Ron.
Well, happy you're losing that weight, Jordan. Is there a goal you're trying to get to?
Well, I'd like to get back to when I got married, but that's like 170. We'll see how we get there.
Hey, man, it's one day at a time.
where are you now?
I'm at 190.
Oh, you can do that. That's 20
Oh,
more.
hell,
You can do it.
got after 40, you got 20 more to go. You got it in the bag.
Just
Yeah.
take your time. Take your time.
Pep Star knows he's working out all the time too. This guy right here.
All the time in the gym getting in.
Right.
Don't listen to the thirsty daddy, Jordan. Please, don't listen to him.
Right? Because GR's in the gym though too. Pep Star. He's working out like 4 in the morning all the time.
Yeah, he is up early. One of them early guys. He's like the Mark Wahlberg workout, 3 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about
I
that.
see being all the way till 4,
Well, you gotta get it in, GR. You gotta get it in. Welcome back, everybody.
I've heard that said before.
You gotta get it in. Pep Star though. Before
Ron
we go
got
on,
it.
man. Yeah, Ron gives it. Pep Star. But before we get into this, how's your week been? Yeah, I mean, we've had a long week. We've done 3 episodes. It's been fun. Anything that you want to talk about before we jump into the show? Anything that on the tip of your tongue?
One thing, my week has been eventful, but it's Friday. I met a little cutie at the bank.
You get some digits there, Pep Star?
Couple of digitanos.
You check out that tail, huh?
Hey, watch your mouth with your kid show.
Showed her your favorite hydrant.
Hey, slow it down, buddy. I got a blue one now.
Oh,
well, Peppy, we're happy. We're happy you're getting some in, Peppy. Happy Friday.
But thank
Happy
you for
Friday.
having me on a Friday, too, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Pep Star, when are you gonna do hot takes, man? We keep asking you. You ever get in there and
Let me think about it. I might jump in there tonight. I don't know.
okay, all right. Well, maybe Pep Star will get some hot takes, and we'll have to check back and see if it tickles his pickle to get in there tonight. We'll find out, guys.
Mouth, buddy. Watch your mouth.
why?
Queen always. Queen, yeah, don't be shy, Queen. You got to come on sometimes, guys. Yeah, good old Peppy Angel, right? Peppy's always having a good time. Happy to have you guys here as always. Happy Friday! Happy Friday! I love the numbers going up. We love you too. Peppy loves you too, Queen. We're always happy to have you. Peppy, you love the chat, right, man? You love the chat.
I love it.
That's what I thought.
Everybody in the chat has a lot of good enthusiasms.
Yeah, Pep Star.
I
Enthusiasm.
never knew that was plural.
Yeah,
And I
New
never,
word.
ever not like being here on a Friday.
Yeah, Pep Star's been drinking. Guys.
Yes.
He has a little cognac in his cup or something like that. Watch out for this fool. Watch out for his water
We're
dishes.
supposed to on Friday.
It's true. Cheers,
True.
everybody. Happy Friday.
True.
Kids,
But it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, guys, because it could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. In a week, there's always one thing going down on Kruse Control, guys, and that's a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is Superman, the Man of Steel, because Superman is coming out in July. We all know that. We've been talking about that for a while, right? And now there's been a lawsuit going against Superman and WB for a while. We brought up in the show like about a month ago. But a federal judge has officially dismissed the case for Warner Brothers and Warren Perry, along with all of the estate from the original co-creator, Joseph Schussler, because what they said before is that WB did not have distribution rights based off the old comic books to put this movie officially out in theaters in the UK in Canada, Ireland, Australia, and that's a big market for for WB. So they were kind of upset about this, fighting this back and forth. But this judge came forward and said, yes, they do have the rights to do this. The estate can't fight it, so Superman will fly to those theaters near you if you're in any of those provinces. So get ready for Superman, guys. It's coming because lawsuits keep happening in the business day in and day out. And for WB, they're probably super excited. For the little guy, for the Superman estate, who got screwed kind of out of money before, they're probably bummed about this. But we'll see if this transpires any further. I think this is probably the end of it. We'll have to wait and find out. But something that's not the end, just the beginning, is this KMR fraud lawsuit, guys. I don't know if you heard about this, but this is a big deal when it comes down to actors in Hollywood and Los Angeles, guys. Because I got to tell you, a big thing happened. So this guy, what this company is? Kazarian, Measures, and Ruskin. Now, what they have done is actually fraud their actors out of $1.8 million. $1.8 million. But also their staff on top of that too. Unpaid residuals, tax burdens. Here's the big thing, guys. The company and the executive himself, Measures, are up for this indictment. Now, Measures could serve up to 15 years in jail if this goes down. But the company itself are indicted over 40 counts over 160 clients from the period of June 2021 to March 2024. Guys, this is insane. I remember talking about this a while ago and waiting to hear something, and it finally is going down. They're talking about $26,000 from 401k accounts from their employees, which is insane. Also, on top of that, 1 count to scheme and defraud in the first degree, 3 counts of grand larceny in the second degree, 28 counts of grand larceny in the third degree, 5 counts of grand larceny in the fourth degree, and 3 counts of petite larceny. KMR, suck it. That's not cool because it's coming from residuals and payments from actors. If you guys don't know, when an actor gets paid, it goes to the agency first. They take their cut. They write a separate check to their actors, and they were just hoarding that money and not paying their people. It's fucked up. I'm happy it actually got stopped. New York is where the lawsuit's going down, but it affects you in Los Angeles too. So if you've been waiting for your money, I hope you guys get it. I hope you get it. At the end of the day, it's a lot of fucking money. But the problem is, though, it's like, there's not a lot of actors working. There just isn't. I mean, look at LA right now. Barely Productions, 61% of the sound stages are full, and there's a lot that are sitting empty, but we're hoping that these tax incentives actually come through, and we have some forward movement finally, because California Senate's Revenue and Taxation Committee has officially unanimously passed on a bill over to the House Senate, or I should say California Senate, to hopefully pass tax incentives to start bringing film back to Los Angeles. But this has been a long process,
About
guys.
time.
It's about fucking time, GR, but it's still not there. We started this in October. And so many jobs have already left. Again, the work is not here, but Bill SB 630 is going to the Senate for consideration. I hope they pass it. I hope they get the $700 million in tax incentives coming back in the business, back in LA, because the problem is jobs aren't happening. Like the Equalizer spinoff has been canceled. That could have been a big job here. Could have happened. It's gone. Queen Latifah, Tyus Welliver, nope, not happening forward. Another big production not happening now too is, again, the Neighborhood spinoff, guys. The Neighborhood spinoff has been canceled. And that's a big deal too, because I was going to shoot here in Los Angeles. This is a problem. These jobs are leaving, guys. And I wish this was happening. We have friends that are working on this production, or we're supposed to, that are not going to work on there. There's still the other spinoff, Crutch with Tracy Morgan, is moving forward on Paramount Plus. Will it be here? We don't know. Without tax incentives, who fucking knows? We're too worried about dealing with fucking Harvey Weinstein than dealing with the actual problem here in the business, guys. Because Harvey Weinstein's still in the business, in the news, because we're talking about him constantly. And now he's trying to get his whole retrial thrown out. He's saying it should be a mistrial because one person came forward, a friend of a victim came forward for the first time. And because she said never, ever, ever did she did her friend actually have consensual sexual relations with him, he's like, oh, that's a mistrial. That's going to throw off the whole jury. Like, she doesn't know that. She doesn't have information for that. She was there the whole time with Christine Pressman, was there the whole time with her friend. And honestly, at the end of the day, the judge laughed at this, and the judge said, you know what? You put your hand in the fire because they brought this woman on the stand and you got burned. That happens sometimes. We're not going to throw that out. We're not going to throw it out. We're going to continue forward this case. And he's staying not in prison, but he's staying in a hospital right now because he's so sick. Yeah, the wildfires affected this too. It's a big deal. And you know what? And the business is suffering. And when we think that the film industry is going to do well in theaters, all of a sudden people are throwing fucking chicken at the screen, and now they're canceling and banning people from theaters, guys. And that's a real thing.
Jockey.
The chicken jockey shit, Jordan. And then to me, when I hear that, I'm like, we're excited Gen Z is coming to theaters. They're cheering on. They're getting popcorn. No, they're trashing theaters. And the notice that came for was this. A notice to all of our guests. A theater store putting this up right now. Notice to all of our guests attending Minecraft movie, throwing a popcorn, candy, and any other items. Just say fucking chicken. Just say it. It's strictly prohibited. You know what I mean? They might as well say chicken. This behavior disruptive, unsafe, disrespectful.
A live chicken in a theater.
Never thought I would actually say that. Live chicken in theaters. But they're saying it'll be immediately banned if you actually throw a chicken. Why would they even fucking say that shit? This is a problem. Again, we're so distracted by everything else. And who can save the film industry? Who can save Hollywood? Well, apparently Netflix can, because that's what Ted Sardanos actually said. He goes, it's going to be us. We're going to save fucking Netflix. Why? Bullshit, right, Jordan? Because you're taking all and he literally says, he goes, well, no one goes to theaters anymore because they rather watch it at home because of Netflix, which is a whole spiral thing that happened. I love Netflix, guys. I love what it's done to the business. It's incentivized us to do streaming. It's caused a whole new revenue. The problem is we haven't got residuals worked out. We haven't worked that out to get the actors paid. At the end of the day, they're siphoning funds from theaters, and theaters are going down. Let me tell you right now, here's how you fix Hollywood right now, guys. Here's how you fix it. You bring more productions back to LA, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 2 is happening. It's coming to LA, starting next month. The Continuing Adventures of Cliff Booth, guys. That's what it's called. You got Brad Pitt coming back. You got DiCaprio negotiations, Margot Robbie. This is a feature film written by Tarantino, directed by David Fincher. Guys, that's how you bring jobs back. How do you also bring jobs back? You create more independent features like Tim Travers. And this is a production, again, my friend Stimson Steed, from the show, Stimson Steed. Movie now. Nationwide, nationwide. May 3rd, it's got theatrical release here in Los Angeles and New York. And then after that, we're going everywhere. I'm excited for Stimson for this. Independent films, that builds us up. New content brings back stuff. New content like Heads of State, that brings back jobs. Make new content, guys. This buddy comedy with John Cena, Idris Elba is coming out July 2nd, but it's streaming again. That's not helping theaters, but it helps the business. Shoot that here, though. This looks fucking funny, by the way. We'll watch that in a second. Also, again, I get it. All you want to do is reboots. I get it. And I know what? A lot of times we complain about reboots, but I actually want to see Predators Badlands, guys. This looks fucking cool. That's all I'm saying. It looks fucking cool. I know it's insane, Jordan, but this is coming out. This is coming out soon. And Dan Trachtenberger did Prey. And now he's doing this for 20th Century Fox and for, again, Hulu. Guys, this will be super exciting. The trailer just dropped, coming out November 7th. This could be fantastic. But you know what? We don't want to give GR's ex-wife any more jobs, right, GR? Because she's starring in Predators. She's busy all the time. It's pissing GR off all the time, right, GR? Pissing GR off.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I want to get
doesn't deserve to be.
No, she fucking doesn't. That's why I'm so excited to announce that GR is coming back for season 2 of The Golden Bachelor, guys. Give GR a round of applause. The Golden Bachelor's coming for a sequel. And I'm so happy to cheer on the thirsty daddy because hopefully he finds the love of his life. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
He looks like a TV judge in that photo.
A lot of breaking news, everybody.
That's what I'm doing this season.
It's actually not GR starring in there, but guys, I couldn't help myself. This guy from Michigan that was a football player.
I love it.
Couldn't help myself. But before we go on to the
football player, I could do it.
You could fucking do it, GR. You couldn't. I believe in you. I would cheer you on. The Pep Star would actually cheer you on too, I think. Pep, would you cheer on GR Golden Bachelor? You think GR could find the love of his life, Pep Star? I think he could. I think he fucking could, Pep Star. And that's all I'm saying. But GR, I'm going to tell you right now, before we move on to the hot takes, I do want the audience to see some of these trailers. Someone said, what is Heads of State? I'm going to play that for you. Dude, I think this...
Awesome.
I took this off, but I had to put it back on because Jordan's here. So here's the trailer for Heads of State. 100% right. I can see that because that was the last time I think they were together, right?
Yep.
Heads of State.
They look like the same kind of personalities to each other.
Heads of State. I think it looks fun. I think it looks fucking fun. Pep Star, what do you think? You like that trailer, man?
I love the action. Looks good. But it just looks like something we've seen before.
Oh, Peppy's not hating on it.
Ooh.
But
It's original
GR,
content.
It's original, right? Right, Ronald? It's original, though. It's something different.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, if you're going to
GR?
get that critical, every action movie looks like another action movie somewhere.
True.
I was asked for my opinion, so I gave it.
Van Damme did it for 30 years with the same movie.
And Peppy, you're allowed to be wrong.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's some fighting words right there, Pep Star.
Not tonight, pal. Not tonight.
One more trailer before we move on, just because I want to show you guys trailers, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Here's the trailer that dropped for Predators.
I wasn't a big fan of Prey.
I didn't think you survived.
I thought it sucked, so I'm with you, Joe.
The Native American part was terrible. They hired some, like, the young people couldn't even say Native American in that movie. They were all like,
Hey,
what?
yeah. This is like actually getting into the Predator world again, it looks like, you know?
Okay, it looks like a young predator. One of the younglings.
This is totally Ronald's on Ronald's cube. You can't wait.
Yeah.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
That's covered after a bad day at school, Ron.
Here's GR's ex-wife. The woman only beat up GR
unfortunately. Imagine waking up next to that.
Like
Yo, I don't think you're being fair to the missus. Cut it out.
That would be a pass.
I don't think GR is being fair to it either. I mean, GR, you did wake up to that every day for how long? How long were you married?
Yeah.
11 goddamn nightmarish years.
She was like, GR, give me a kiss.
You lasted 8 years longer than me.
Yeah. Oh, snap, guys.
Well, in honesty, Ron, it was 10 years, 11 months, 30 days, and 23 hours and 59 minutes too long.
I get it.
You keeping track of that shit, GR. I like that Predators trailer, though. I don't know, guys. I think it looks good.
Wasn't
Oh,
bad.
man,
That's a Pasadena.
It looks real good.
Pep Star wants to see Pep Star. We don't get some popcorn and go watch that shit with me? Come on, man.
Only if we can have two cutie patooties on our hips.
Okay, Peppy, we'll work on that shit. You and I are wingmen now. Let's make it happen. GR, get on that, man. You got to find the cutie patooties and we'll go from there. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
Well, judging by his ex-wife, do you want GR to find you a woman?
Absolutely not.
Well, I might not want to see that, but I want to see how GR does. And of course, our favorite segment of Kruse Control, guys, some hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes.
Amen,
This is
Queen.
that time. This is that time. I put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to break down all their hot takes on the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? And if they don't, GR's gonna be fucking sanctioned off to Swamp Thing Island, where he'll find all the Swamp Thing's predators and prey, and they're gonna be all next future wife. And GR doesn't want that shit, so you gotta vote. So we have a hot take winner tonight. That's all I'm saying. Let's find out who's gonna go first in the hot takes. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the fucking panel, guys. All right. Never say that to you. You're right, Emma Peel. You gotta keep living. Live to live, love to love, and a new day, a new flower will bloom. GR, who's right, Jordan? GR, who's going first in those hot takes, man? Who's going first?
Well, I think I know he doesn't feel good, so I want to get him while he's still fresh. So I think Jordan needs to lead off.
All right.
All right, Jordan.
These hot takes, I'm not feeling them this week, though, man. There's not a lot of hot comedy here, but I'll try my best.
Come on, Jordan. You gotta make the comedy.
No excuses allowed.
Jordan, you got Superman.
I do got Superman.
Jordan,
You got Superman.
You always have Superman.
Always have.
You're the goat, buddy. Make it happen.
Come on. Make it happen. All right, Jordan, without further ado, Michael Jackson, sing them off. All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Superman lawsuit dropped. I'm not surprised. Somebody up top probably paid off somebody. KMR fraud. I'm glad. These fuckers need to go down. California tax incentives. I hope it goes through. My buddies all need work, man. Come on. Equalizer spinoff canceled. Not shocked. It's hard to get a lot of things are getting canceled. Neighborhood, another not shocker. Harvey Weinstein. How is this guy still alive, man? He looks like the Crypt Keeper. Theaters haven't moved. Just, you know what? Fuck them Gen Zers, man. They have no freaking manners. Netflix saving Hollywood. Netflix is the last one I usually watch for streaming now. It's got okay documentaries, but movie-wise, and they don't pay shit to their actors. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 2, that's great news. Tim Travers gets released, okay. Heads of State looks great, man. I typical action movie. Predator Badlands, that looks better than Prey. Golden Bachelor renewed. Hopefully GR can find a better choice than the Predator.
Almost in February. Great hot
I got everything crossed, Jordan.
Great hot takes, Jordan.
Oh, man.
Can
Gets me.
Is that the question of the evening? That can GR find a hotter girl than the Predator?
Can GR find love? Can GR find love?
GR, I'm going to sign you up for the. I'm going to sign you up for the Golden Bachelor, GR. I'm going to sign your ass up, man. Come on.
All right, Mr.
Yeah,
President,
hey,
I'll take it.
Instead of kicking him off, his thing could be like he'll just go up to you and be like, Dillagaff.
And then she'll be gone.
I'll take you for a date.
Yeah. And then Pepstar could be there with him on the show, too. I'd love to see Pepstar with him on the show, Peppy. That'd be fucking awesome, man.
I would be Bach.
He'd be there helping GR get some monies.
Like Bigglesworth.
Yeah, maybe.
It could be good. It could be good. GR, who's going to go next in the hot takes?
Well, I think because he doesn't do Wednesdays. Ron, you get to be the hump man this week.
I'm the hump man?
You're the hump man.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it's not hump day.
No,
It's
but you're the hump between Jordan and me.
He's the
Guys,
wait.
let's not fight.
That was reaching.
Let's not fight. We're just playing for boys,
I
guys.
don't have a right to run. I just got to make you sit up and go on.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
He's okay. Oh my.
Oh my. Ronald,
Oh my.
it's time for Ronald Todd to get on deck, swing that bat, make a home run, and win hot takes again. And I can't wait to see that happen tonight. Feeling good
I
about
was
these
called
hot
Ronald
takes?
Todd when I was bad as a kid. That was Ronald Todd.
But you told me to call you Ronald Todd now, so I'm going to tell
No,
you,
no,
man.
I like Ron Todd.
Ron
I'll
Todd.
call you Ron Todd if you want. I mean,
No, it's fine.
How about we just shorten it to RT?
I've had
RTW.
that
let's-
too. I've had that also.
RTW, you ready for this? You got that twinkle in
I'm
your
ready.
eye?
I'm ready.
All right. Ronald, I believe in you.
Yes.
And the
Let's do
nation, the Kruse Nation does too. It's hot take
Let's do
time.
it. Let's do
Hot
it.
takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Lawsuit dropped for Superman, as it should be. I'm happy about that. KMR, that's fucking bullshit, man. All that money that they're taking from people, not cool. California tax incentives, it's great. It's a little too late. Equalizer spinoff, okay, that's canceled. Neighborhood spinoff, stopped, canceled. Harvey Weinstein, how is he still kicking it? I mean, what he's done, a mistrial for the bullshit he caused on people? No, do not let it happen. Banning moviegoers. Chicken Jockey. Netflix saving Hollywood. I think that's a very big optimistic statement, actually. Once Upon a Time, number 2. That sounds great. David Fincher, cool. Tim Travers gets released. That's great. Heads of State, that does look good. John Cena, it looks good. Predators, Badlands, doesn't do anything for me at all. And the Golden Bachelor, I'm anywhere that GR is. Absolutely.
We cheer on GR. Great hot takes, Ronald.
Thank you.
I think you'd be a great fit for the Golden Bachelor. I'm just saying.
He would.
You know, the thirsty
think
bachelor
he meant
needs
you,
to be
Ron.
changed though.
Not me.
The thirsty bachelor. You know,
I don't
Peppy
think it's
knows.
Golden
To that.
Bachelor, but then it'll have like a subtitle. It'll be like Golden Bachelor, The Thirsty Days.
The thirsty days. Pep Star, are you feeling like you want to do hot takes tonight, or are you feeling no?
Let me think about it a little bit more, pal.
Okay, so then GR's got to go next, and if GR is done, then you're gonna be out of time, Pep Star. So GR, how you feeling? Ready for these hot takes?
Well, I gotta follow Ron, so it's gonna be hard, but I'll try it.
Oh.
I believe in you, man. Ronald's gonna win tonight. I already know it. I'm just putting it out in the ethoverse. Like Ronald's gonna win.
I'm feeling good.
God,
I mean,
on top.
he's looking smooth and debonair tonight. Of course, he's gonna win,
Look,
guys.
He's got that hair coiffed.
Yeah, it's looking nice
That
tonight.
was just
Ronald.
that was a get out of bed and roll.
RTW's a man tonight.
Even when I had
RCW.
hair, it didn't look that
So
good
far.
when I got out of bed and rolled.
all right, guys, get out. Okay, we love you, Ron. All right, guys, it's time for GR's time. Thirsty Daddy, are you ready? Some solid thirsty takes for tonight.
We'll find out.
And let me ask you a question. Would you do the Golden Bachelor if they asked you?
Hell
No!
yes, why not?
Peppy says no.
For GR, it's tush and money. Why wouldn't he do it?
I mean,
Thank you,
I
Jordan.
think that
You nailed it right on the head, brother.
only person not going to watch is going to be Pep Star, I think, even though Pep Star should be there helping you out the whole time. Peppy, come on, man.
He
help him out.
insults me too much. I don't like him right now.
Okay, well, you guys need to
Get
kiss and
over
make
it,
up someday.
bitch.
Oh,
I could sit right there. Would be a clip from the show.
Listen here, egghead.
Get over it, bitch.
Don't call me a bitch. Because the next
At
time I
least
see you, I will come over to your house and hide all your goddamn shoes and everything you need. Your car keys, your wallet, you're a bum.
At least I have a house.
Just
What do
just
you
hide his Old Spice in his life alert. He won't leave.
GR,
No, you
show
can't
these
hide the
people
life
what's
alert.
up. GR, show them what they're fucking made of tonight, GR. Get these hot takes. Make them your bitch. I believe in you, GR. Come on, man. You got this.
Thank you, Brian.
Yes. Yeah, fuck. Don't listen.
Getting
Hot takes in
abused
3,
in it.
2, too much abuse. 1, hot take time.
Superman, home of the free market. Yay. Gun dodged the blank. KMR, a bunch of thieves finally going to have to pay up. Tax incentives, it's about bloody time. Spin up of the Equalizer and neighborhood canceled, who gives a shit? Weinstein wants to retrial. God, geez, I'm so shocked. Like, this will let him die where he is. Who cares? Minecraft behavior, juvenile, and dangerous is what it is. Netflix and streamers, all they're doing is killing Hollywood. Once Upon a Time 2, it'll be a great movie. I can't wait. Interstate looked awesome. Predator Badlands looked average, especially with the bitch who's starring in it. Maybe my ex. And then Golden Badgers, I'll be auditioning next year.
Yeah, fucking audition, GR. Great hot takes.
It was fun.
Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. How's it feel?
Thank you, sir.
How's it feel, GR? Does it feel good? Does it feel good?
Yeah, it was hard following those two, but yeah, I felt it went all right.
It was a hard one this week. It was tough. It was tough.
It was,
Yeah, well, especially
interesting topics.
gun dodging a blank on that first one.
There's a lot of topics. I'm sorry, Ron, but they all
I
kind of
think
flow
we're
not a
really
gonna-
well.
lot.
from my
They're, just-
open-
they're interesting.
I think we're
For my
winning you
opening.
over to the gun side once that movie's released. I think it's all going to be GR's going to be sitting here right after the premiere going, God damn, Gun did it.
He
Jordan,
might.
it takes more than one successful movie to change my mind.
Yeah, but you've been saying he was fucking up Superman since we started.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And he hasn't proven me wrong yet. All I've seen is him getting dragged by a dog. That really showed me Superman.
I like
Dude,
Emma Peel.
oh man, she's getting down there.
Judge Dredd is really
Judge
fucking
Dredd.
good.
Oh, I'm there. I'm for Dredd.
Yeah.
We need a Dredd sequel.
Pep Star, what do you think, man? How you feeling about these hot takes? Is there any chance tonight?
Of course there is. I gotta get the egghead man out of the way.
Oh,
You gotta do-
there it is. The puppy vote. GR's done.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's a puppy vote now. The P vote is
that?
now a
Yeah.
puppy vote. I got it.
All right, Pep Star. Peppy wants to do it, guys. You guys excited? Like, come on, gun. Come on, chat. Get excited. Pep Star's do some hot takes. Peppy, how you feel about these hot takes? Are you excited about
Lot of
them?
them,
Or are
but
you
I'm
still?
gonna give it my best shot.
Well, we believe in you, Pep Star. I'm super excited for you to, bust this, episode 300 cherry. You got this, man. I believe in you. You feel good?
I'm feeling all right.
All right, man. You got this. Here we go, Pep Star. Whew. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Peppy. Hot takes.
Superman lawsuit dropped. It's about time. I don't know. Somebody must have said, hey, guys, cut this shit out. Shut it off. KMR fraud charges. These guys are greedy and they're bums. California tax incentives happen. We need it. Equalizer spinoff canceled. Neighborhood spinoff canceled. Harvey Weinstein wants a mistrial. Take your ass to jail and sit down. Theaters banning moviegoers. Woo. Is Netflix saving Hollywood? No. Once upon a time in Hollywood 2 news. Yeah. Tim Travis gets released. Okay. Had some Facebook. It looks good. Predator Badlands trailer drops. It looks good. The Golden Bachelor reunion. I don't know. But I'll tell you this much. It's a happy Friday. Thirsty Daddy beat that mic drop. Boom!
Great hot
Too late,
takes.
bitch. You already
Pep
did.
Star. Great hot takes, Peppy.
What's up?
Great hot takes, Peppy.
Yeah, I do my best, guys. I do my best. I'm around a lot of great talent, including the Thirsty Daddy.
all right.
Of
course you are.
All right, guys. It's always fun to have everybody doing hot takes. We appreciate you guys. A lot of serious breaking news, but stuff we got to talk about as always. So, guys, this is that right. We have to mention it, Ronald. We have to. There's stuff that goes under the radar for a lot of these kind of shows to try to do the same stuff we're doing. But we got to bring everything to you because you got to know what's happening in the business, and that's what Kruse Control is all about. But guys, now it's your chance to vote and decide who wins hot takes tonight. So I'm putting it out to you guys right now. Vote it up. This is your chance. And I'm starting the poll right now, guys. All right, get ready. Vote it up. Get ready. Excited. I can't wait to see who wins hot takes tonight. And guys, while you're voting right now, that's time. We're going to sit down. We're going to take a little beat. It's time for a quickie. Everybody's got time for a quickie, and so do we on Kruse Control, guys. Now it's time for a quickie. This is that time I put 10 minutes on the clock, and we break down all the latest breaking news and a little bit more of an in-depth conversation because there's so much going on in Hollywood. We got to break it down, talk to you, and bring our expertise your way. And I can't wait to talk to everybody about the latest breaking news. So I'm going to put that 10 minutes on the clock and let the games begin, guys. All right, let's talk about the latest breaking news. There's so much going on. This KMR thing, Kazarian Measures and Ruskin thing, I almost signed with them at one point. I'm happy I fucking didn't because these guys are just shyster assholes to me. Ronald, you hear about this. I mean, we've been in the business for a long time. Does that blow your mind that it's happening in New York, Los Angeles? They're stealing their 401ks from their actual employees too. Isn't that crazy?
That is unforgivable. That is bullshit. And why so many people don't think they're going to get caught at some point. It's just, it baffles me.
And Measures just like, it's fine. Like, he might go down 15. I think it's like 15 years per account. So he might be in like for prison in life. You know, if they
Good.
goes down.
I hope he is. I hope he is. Absolutely.
Right
Like,
next
that
to
should never happen in
Weinstein.
this fucking business. Yeah, it never should happen. I mean, right next to Weinstein. So GR, you think the same thing, that this shouldn't be happening? You think that he should be with Weinstein in jail? Really? You think that should happen? It's that same kind of feel for you?
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's ripping struggling actors to superstars. He's ripping them off and padding, so he can take a nice vacation or a nice home.
Millions of
I
dollars.
hope he ends up right next to Weinstein and Diddy.
No,
and
yeah,
Bubba.
in the same cell. Same cell.
Well, with Bubba.
With
Kelly's his roommate. R. Kelly's his roommate.
and they're all together. Drip, drip, drip. P, P, P. They're all together, guys. Having a great time. And Pep Star, I'm so happy you didn't sign with KMR because you were telling me you almost did. They wanted some puppy talent, right, man?
Yeah, but you know what? I saw it in their eyes. It looked a little shifty.
Yeah, they're fucking shifty as fuck, man. I told you not to fucking sign with them. I told you.
Everybody's looking shifty to you. Your eyes are 5 feet apart.
Are you
Whoa.
talking to me? Is he talking to me?
I thought you guys were friends. What the
I
fuck?
think he
That's
is.
crazy.
He's talking to me.
He's talking to you.
He sees everything.
Oh, shit. Just like Jordan sees all the Superman in the world coming his way, and he saw this story first. Jordan, are you surprised by this outcome that happened with Superman?
There was no way Warner Brothers was going to let. I don't know how it just got dismissed without it, unless the state had no grounds to stand on, because a judge wouldn't just dismiss it out of anywhere. So unless WB, they weren't going to let this happen. It wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah,
There's no way.
It was all about money.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough that a lot of the big movies aren't going to be shown in China, which is the second biggest.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to do what they got to do now.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they've done Superman Returns, they've done Man of Steel, all those movies were fine going there. So
Yep.
I think it was a stretch to make it happen now. But I do think that they got screwed. Like, a lot of these comic book artists got screwed out of their money all the time. They sell their shit away, and it's like for nothing at that time.
Recently, the Deadpool creator,
Yeah,
he got pissed at Kevin Feige and everything. Now all he does is badmouth MCU.
I mean, what do you do? What would you do? I mean, if you're in that position, though, too, even if you love it, you'd be fucking pissed off.
Because I get it. Like, as a comic book artist and writer, you are technically an independent contractor. You sell your shit to them. It no longer belongs to you. It's hard to say, but that's how that business has always worked. And the thing with Joel Shuster and Jerry Siegel when they sold Superman is because they were destitute, man. They were dead poor. They had nothing.
It was cheap. It was cheap as fuck, right? They sold it for.
There were two Jewish boys that were just dead on their luck, and they're like, sell it, and then it became a big thing, and the greedy conglomerate when WB sucked up. So it wasn't a big deal when it was just DC. But then when WB sucked up DC, and all they were asking for was credit on the movie, man. They wouldn't even give them credit on the movie.
That's fucking shitty.
Those guys have been getting fucked for like ever, even from the grave.
Yeah, it's fucking sucks, and it's like the family's just trying to get some respect for them, and they got turned down.
That's comic book artists, man. A lot of comic, and not just the artists, the writers. I mean, it's been
writers
proven.
always get fucked.
Look at what happened to Bill Finger, man. The guy that basically came up with Batman. And
Ron knows all about Bill Finger. So is GR, right? We know Bill Finger. He's our best friend.
Yes, Mr. Finger.
Mr. Finger. Who the fuck is Bill Finger, Jordan?
This one, or that one?
You didn't hear this?
Jordan, you're a name dropper. Jordan's a name dropper.
Fucking name dropping Jordan.
Bob
Fucking
Kane basically came up with a superhero with a red tight cape and a big ass fucking glider batwing thing and said that was his Batman, not even spelled right. Bill Finger came up with Robin. He came up with the Batmobile. He came up with basically the whole premise and story of Batman.
Oh shit.
He didn't
He fingered his way in.
He was basically like, so he got shoved out because he was destitute. He sold off his share to Bob Kane. Well, Bob Kane went on and says, I invented everything. I did it all by myself. One day I just had the inkling of Batman in my head.
Bullshit. It's
And for
bullshit.
years, Bill Finger's estate has been fighting just to get his name on like movies and shit that says Batman created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. And it finally, Batman v Superman was the first one where they won the case where they decided they were going to put his name on all Batman stuff going forward.
Damn. Ronald, you ever see something like that in your time in the business where someone like openly gets screwed out of like rights like that?
I don't really think that I have actually.
It's wild, right? It's
Comic-
fucking
It
wild.
is wild. It is wild when it
The
happens, and
worst, man.
it is messed up. It's totally fucked up. But I don't think I've heard of it happening to anybody that I've worked around or with or friends with. No.
Do you think that the business can survive here in LA through all this time? We've been struggling. Tax incentives hopefully will happen. They're saying it. It's like a carrot they're dangling in front of our face every day. It's going to the Senate. Is it going to happen, you think? Or is this just like a political game to make us hope, dream that the business won't die?
No, I think the incentives will happen. I think it's in a lot of ways it's going to be a little too late. I think that a lot of productions are settling in other places and they don't need to move back. And I think the way we're going to look at Hollywood is going to be completely different, and it has to change for the audience, which is all about shorts. You know, it's all about 1 minute less. And that's what's going to happen. Everything's going to change.
Yeah, I think so too. And also, what's changing is independent movies are changing. They're more money all the time. All the time, like 5 to 10 million is independent. Yeah, the Tim Travers thing. I don't think you've been on my talk about this before, but that's Stimson Sneed. He was our DP on Harrison. That's his movie. They shot it. It's got Joel McHale in there, Danny Trejo. It's going national as a film. Are you excited for Stimson?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's great. That's amazing. And there was something that I was watching about independence and how the executives still they don't want to do original content, no matter how small, what it costs. They don't want to put that out there. They want to rehash everything, reboot, part 2, part 3, part 7. That's what they still want to do. That's what they're stuck in.
Guaranteed money.
And they're not. It's guaranteed money, but it costs so much to make it that it's not guaranteed money. There are so many big things that have opened that are just like, whoa, what is going on here? Snow White.
Fucking Snow White.
Well, any kind of Disney remake is kind of
who?
The numbers on Independence, of course, it's like, you make something for 11 million and it's bringing in 60. It's like, it's huge. That's huge for it,
Massive.
And they're proving themselves. Take our movie after movie, and what's really sucks is Warner Brothers did not do anything for Clint Eastwood's last movie. They didn't promote it. They didn't do anything.
Oh.
After how many years did he provide amazing content for Warner Brothers? That's fucked up because it was a small independent. They did not want to deal with it. They would rather promote something that was big that ultimately lost.
It sucks. That fucking
sucks.
it does. It's
Clint
bullshit.
Eastwood, come on. He needs all the respect.
Well, that's where I'm like, I like originality, and I think that the heads of state. I know John Campea, guys. We have a light view of John Campea. He doesn't know yet. Maybe he does know it. And John Campea hated on this trailer. I think this is a breath of fresh air for me. I love Idris Elba. I love John Cena. You can't go wrong with them. GR, did you like that trailer too? Are you excited to see those two together?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big hit.
I feel like it will too. Watch it on Prime when it comes out.
John Cena's coming into his own as a comedy actor.
He really is. He sure is.
Yeah, I fucking love Cena. Not as much as I love Dave. Dave, I love you, man. I love you.
Hey,
thanks, Dave.
When The Marine came out, did we ever think we'd say John Cena's going to be a fucking funny ass Hollywood actor? Like he's going to be great.
Never.
Same thing with The Rock.
No,
Same thing
Jordan,
with The Rock
no way.
The Scorpion King.
That was
God.
really.
Oh yeah.
I know we're out of time. I'm going to give overtime to Peppy, Pep Star, The Neighborhood. I know you were excited about The Neighborhood spinoff. Oh God. Peppy Fast, The Neighborhood spinoff. Are you bummed that the spinoff's not going to happen?
Very disappointed, but at the same time, all good things must come to an end.
I know.
And I will
Peppy
say
was super-
one more thing about this KMR fraud thing. These guys need to go to jail. They get a slap on the wrist, and that's it.
Hell
Come on.
yes.
No slap. The only slapping they should get is in jail.
They're probably going to have some $1 million lawyer pay out some $1 million fine and fucking.
Who cares? Send their asses to jail. It's fraud.
Yep.
It's fucking fraud. And the problem is, actors will sign with these people and trusting in them, their finances, and then they get fucked. And that's unfortunate because that's a problem with Hollywood sometimes.
And they don't even get kissed.
You almost got to try to make it and watch your own finances, man. You got to
the
your own 401k. You got to pay your own taxes.
Yeah, the problem is the structure's not there for actors. It always works when you sign with an agent. It goes to the agent first. They take their cut, their 10%, and then they send it off to you. And unfortunately, you think, you trust, you hope they're going to do the right thing, right?
Yep.
And they don't, and then what do you do? And at that point, KMR, it's like a big mid-tier agency, guys. It's pretty fucking massive.
It just amazes me that the greed that has to go through these people's head to be like, we're going to get away with this. Because nobody in the fucking history of man has gotten away with it.
Wow.
No.
Well, they need
for a long time.
actors like
different.
myself
This is different.
that know how to use a
going to
gun
try
and walk in
now.
and say, all right, you got paid. Where's my fucking money?
Let me tell you something, guys. I once signed with an agent,
Is that-
and I told him, I said, guy, I'm going to send you your 10%. Check comes to me. I cut it for you right away, and I get it out to you. None of that hold on for the fucking
Gangsta.
interest bullshit.
Yeah. Did you take that deal or no, Peppy?
What deal?
You said I take it. I send you your money. Do you take that deal?
It's going on right now for me, pal.
Oh, shit. Fuck yeah, Peppy. Round of applause for the pep star.
Right now. I don't play those games.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You got to take care of yourself, right, Peppy? Take care of yourself.
If
Watch
you
your
know
back.
who will.
brother.
You know, the thing is, they probably the young actors are starving just trying to make it,
Correct.
Yeah.
and the rich ones they got are probably so fucking rich they don't know what checks are coming in, where their fucking money's going.
That's another problem, too. That's where other fraud comes in as well. It really does.
I bet you most of their fraud, they were probably frauding their bigger clients because they're like,
Yeah.
I could actually see that. They're not.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to notice.
They're not counting it. They're not counting what's coming in.
No,
This is how stupid they are.
they don't even know how to pay their own bills.
They take the little guy's money and
Yep.
just so fucked up.
Mhm.
It's terrible.
It is.
Yeah. It's terrible, pep star. Great quickie, everybody. Great quickie.
That's right.
We do have a winner of Hot Takes.
PP.
EP.
Oof.
Pepe.
All right, everybody. You have voted. And we do have a winner of Hot Takes. Who will it be in our panel? Will it be the Thirsty Daddy, G.R. Waters? Or maybe it could be Jordan Sal? Or Ronald Todd Woodward? Maybe the Pep Star?
Please, oh please, oh please.
You have voted, guys. Get Jordan!
Even at 70%, he wins.
Yeah,
How's it feel, Jordan?
I feel great. Feels great. I gotta thank you first. Thank you to everybody.
Great Hot Takes.
Thank you, Queen. Thank everybody. Whoever you voted for, it was the right choice. We're all winners here.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. You know what? I gotta say, across the board, everybody, great Hot Takes. Honestly, it was a very competitive night. Very competitive night. You guys killed it as always, and I'm happy you were all here on Kruse Control. Yes, Queen, Jordan won. Congratulations.
But on that note, the streak begins again.
Oh, don't get cocky now. Pep
For
Star, I'll
one
piss in your
week.
pillowcase. Yeah, wait till you have a soggy pillowcase tomorrow morning, Jordan, because I'm sending Pep Star over tonight. Peppy, go pee on his pillowcase, man. Get him.
I'm
Man,
gonna say this.
that's a long walk for Peppy.
Yeah, are
gonna
you
say,
email?
hey, Baldy,
are you
calm
airmailing
down,
that?
Baldy.
Are you
Calm
paying
down,
wait.
air on that piss bag?
I'm
Peppy,
gonna say
Peppy,
this. I wouldn't do that to Jordan because
Oh, thanks,
he
Pat.
earned it tonight.
All right,
He earned it. And when you earn it, you get it.
all right. Thanks.
That's great. And somebody that earned the
nice.
right to be in Last of Us was Bella. And now all the audience, all the people out there are going after her saying, she is not my Ellie. She is not the right person. She's too ugly to be that? That's fucked up. Can we talk about that? This has become more of a thing, so I had to talk about it tonight. So the very first thing here I want to talk about here, or say, can we talk about this? I want to talk about The Last of Us, because The Last of Us Season 2 is out. Now, the third episode airs this Sunday, right? And last episode was like monumental, game-changing to the whole series. Now, it's very much in line with the video game. We had a conversation lately on Wednesday about this. Side by side, you can see how much it connects with Abby from the game and Abby from the actual series, how it connects. But the problem is, fans don't like the casting. Now, we heard this a lot for season 1. Now, the whole thing about Ellie is, well, you know, people are saying that she's not their Ellie in a lot of ways, that she's not attractive enough. Why would you cast her? So much so, and this is a fucking crazy thing too. Guys, honestly, we look at this right now. Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie, she had to stop her social media. She canceled all of her accounts. She shut them all down because she got so much fan hate. They kept fucking coming after her big time, saying she doesn't look like the character. Casting online, they're saying, why'd they not replace her? She's older now. Recast her. She's not hot enough to be Ellie. That's fucked up. And even the girl on top of that, who they cast as Abby, is getting hate too. And because you know what? Do you guys know the girl they cast for Abby was actually up for Ellie before? She was actually a runner-up for it, and they went with Bella Ramsey instead. And to me, I mean, like, I think with shoulders go, sometimes we liked her, just give her this role too. That happens a lot of times in casting. And so they probably didn't think really about how the fans might think about this.
Abby chick. I think the girl looks kind of like Abby. They're pissed that she ain't like 6 feet tall with roided out arms.
Yeah, Caitlin Dever. Yeah, and I get that, Jordan.
That's
but
what
like,
it is, Jordan.
Huh?
I get that, but if you look at them side by side, yes, she's much smaller than us. I mean, Abby's supposed to be like super ripped, and that's the whole thing people are saying. She's supposed to be super ripped, like a monstrous type of woman that can beat someone's ass, and that's why her and Joel side by side makes sense in the game when the inevitable death happens, which is a lot. It's a lot, but for me, I don't understand. Like, I don't yeah, Queen, I know it's mean. I don't understand like the toxicity that goes this far. And even like Jordan sent me something that's true. They've been tanking the Rotten Tomato score because of this as well.
There's
You gotta
always
get 90
review bombers.
I know, but 95% like from the actual critics, and then it's gone down to like 50s, 60s for audience because of this shit. But I just don't get it. Why do we have to go after actors about how they look for a role? Casting is a big process, and I think at the end of the day, and I get being a hardcore fan, but like, just take a second, look at the story, look what you're getting, look at the amount of money they're spending on it, and leave the actor alone. Like, they got cast, they're doing their best. Bella Ramsey actually said she tried to like physically try to change her hair, change her presence, so she looks more like the character too, and she's still getting so much hate that she's like, I have to get off social media. It's fucked. It's fucked. You know, Jordan, I'm gonna go with Jordan first because Jordan does know this whole situation inside and out. Are you shocked by the hate? And is it warranted, Jordan?
I'm not shocked because every time you do something with a video game, the hardcore, I want to call them basement dwellers, come out of nowhere. They're on their keyboard, like you see.
Keyboard warriors, man.
South Park episodes going, trolling, little trolls out there, you know.
They love that shit.
But I listened to some reviews that I usually listen to. Double Toasted's one of them. They did a review on the recent season 2, and they had a couple of perspectives. Somebody that's never played the game likes the show, and there's somebody that played the game. And his problem with Ellie, which I've only semi played the game. I haven't been big into The Last of Us. I tried, but I've been playing other games. But so he didn't like the Ellie casting, not because of Bella Ramsey. He had no qualms or opinion until the show aired. But in his opinion, and I'm sure there's other gamers like that, everybody's got an opinion. Her the way she's playing it is not close to the character in the game. Like the personality wise is just different. And I get that criticism. Like if you're used to, but every medium is a different thing. You know, the movie is not going to be exactly like the game. The game ain't going to exactly be like a comic book. And like
Never gonna happen.
You just got to set that aside. But I get that kind of criticism. That's not on anybody's looks. That's on their okay. And that's maybe not on the actor. That's just the way the director wanted him to read the scene or whatever.
You say it all the time, Jordan, when you're acting too. Things change from a script even to what we put on film. It happens all the time. And there could be a direction thing. There could be a showrunner thing. There's a lot of different personas that can come in to manipulate that.
I mean,
it happens all the time.
Look at Daredevil, man. We don't know what we would have got.
No, I'm happy they stepped in and fucking fixed it.
We could have been sitting here saying Charlie Cox is the worst Daredevil right now if they went through with that the way they wanted to do Born Again.
And they could have.
So it's not all on the actor, but pick on somebody's looks, man.
But I want to ask you about the Abby thing though, because she was much more ripped. Like almost like when I hear about it, I think about Nicole Bass, or I think about or China, going some wrestling references. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, she was pretty beefy. She had arms, man, and like, I don't know. This chick's okay, but like you said, I didn't see her against Joel
being that threatening, but they had everybody there.
But maybe that was the director's like, oh, it's going to be a shock to people that don't know.
And maybe they also thought, and here's what I've been thinking about as I've been digesting it more, is like when they actually go head to head, you know, these two actors,
they got to be similar.
Yeah, if she's more powering, I think that's going to be like over. How does Ellie actually win? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's because I guarantee I haven't played the games, but I guarantee Ellie wins. I mean, like, right? You know.
I know when the game came out though, and this is like any typical gamer. When The Last of Us 2 came out in 2020, people played it and they were pissed. Same reason, episode 2, they were pissed. Joel died 45 minutes into the game, and you realize you're just Ellie for the rest of the fucking game, and fans bombed that one with reviews and were pissed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
When you create a lovable character, you have to be ready for the ramifications of losing that character and maybe your audience.
Well, that's a big thing too. And it's like, if it did that bad and got that kind of feedback, why do you put it into the actual film version of it? You know, that's the question too. But also, I mean, the biggest thing for me though, is still like the hate, Jordan. Like Ronald, you hear about the hate, Ronald, and it's like, man, are we still dealing with this when it comes to casting? Because for me, it's like, this is such a big series. It's like a lot of money thrown at there. Max is throwing everything at this, and they're trying to make it as close to the games as they can. I think it's very unfortunate that someone that's so excited about coming into this, you did the first season and you come back and you got to turn your social media off now because you're getting so much hate based off your looks. Do you think she'll ever be the same after this?
Well, hopefully she's laughing all the way to the bank for one thing.
I hope so.
You know, she's if something's going to thicken up her skin in Hollywood, this will be it. And that's not a bad thing because she probably needs thicker skin. Only because of what's going on. I don't think she should have to, but she needs to take care of herself. I think it's bullshit. I think people complaining about the way people look is wrong, especially in Hollywood, because that's your actor. That's who you picked. For some reason, she was picked for something. And just because you don't agree with how she looks, it's subjective. I don't like how you look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got that. We talk about Taylor Swift. We got shit about how we talk about Taylor Swift. People say we don't like how we look, you know, because we're like talking about, you know, that's a business. You know what I mean? I'm like,
it's
a business.
Right. It's the business. Not everybody can be Courtney Cox. Okay, there I said it.
Yes, nobody can be Courtney Cox. And I know what?
My God, you went to the Cox.
You know what I mean? I wish I could be her too. You know. I would probably look at myself naked every night.
Oh my God!
Look, I get it.
I hope not.
Pepstar gets it.
Ow!
You mean you don't? You don't already? Oh.
If you're doing something on a based IP, I get semi staying to the essence of the character and what they look like. Like maybe not looks, but they got to have the presence of that character from what it's adapted of. You know,
Well, what does this chick look like in the comic book? What does she look like?
Here,
just
I'll
a
show you.
regular.
I'll show you right now.
You showed it earlier, Brian.
Here's a
Oh, that
side
was
by
bad.
side. Here's
Yeah.
here's Ellie and her character from the game. You know, side by
Okay.
side.
Okay.
I mean,
You know-
like,
Not even
Right, you ain't
close.
gonna believe what they're bitching about. They're bitching about her hair ain't parted the same way. She's not
Oh,
freaking.
God, good Lord.
yeah. And Ronald,
That's
here's
video
I mean,
game
If she,
fans,
if,
man.
if she did do a side, if
Brian-
she did a side part, she would cover that forehead.
yeah. And wait, before
Brian-
GR goes in, GR, 1 second. Before you go on, I'm gonna come to you in 1 second. Here's the side by side of Abby, who's supposed to be like she's supposed to be like a menace, a force,
Oh, you
and then
gotta
the
get
actor.
the whole body side by side. You gotta get that.
We'll play more of those. GR is very fired up. GR, what do you feel about this fan hate against this? And they're taking the numbers too. Is that going to really affect that season 3 pickup that we have already for Last of Us?
That would be fucked.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if there is no season 3 pickup.
I said the same thing to Brian.
What about a recasting?
No,
mean,
I think we got rid of
Brian, you
Pedro.
and I were talking earlier today,
Yeah.
and after we talked, I did some looking online, and I heard more comments about what you said about the mask and her.
Oh yeah. Really? Really?
Yeah.
That's
Other
fucked.
people made the same comment. She looked just like the character in the mask.
I keep hearing that too, which is fucked. That's
You know what
super fucked.
surprises me that she definitely has a look. She doesn't blend in. Definitely has a look, and to go with something that unique is interesting, especially when it's so far from the original. It is interesting.
I don't think it's going to be because of her they cancel the show. I think a lot of fans that didn't play the game, Pedro Pascal has a presence and a star power. He's got
Mhm.
a charisma that everybody. He was the number one reason a lot of people watched that, and did not know he was going to die.
I agree totally, Jordan. That's what
Everybody
I said to Brian earlier.
reviewed it said we're checking out, we're done. Now
Yeah.
supposedly he's in
The
the
Queen
rest of the
says
season.
she's done.
Now, supposedly he's in the rest of the season because if you played the game, there's flashbacks throughout the whole rest
Okay.
of the game.
Okay.
So, because there's a 5-year period from season 1 to 2. So there was a whole 5 years with her and him. So there's going to be flashbacks. He's not done, but the main
Right.
present day story, he is dead. So
Okay.
Yeah. And they said that Showrunner came forward and
Why
said
do
there
I
will be a lot of
want to
flashbacks.
watch a show where the main character has already been killed off?
Well, there you go, GR. Do you think that's going to affect people then that he's dead? So, like, fuck this show or what?
yeah, I've already heard it on.
Yes, I mean, why do I want to say? Gee, I want to watch a show about a character who's already dead, who did a gaff.
Yeah, I just think it's unfortunate, though, GR, like that the fans have so much hate against these actors who are just casting a role and they're doing it. I think they're both.
Brian,
I think Bella is fucking great, and I think she does a great job. And people are saying she's horrible. I'm like, I think she does a great job. Abby, here's my thing about Abby. I said to multiple people, I just didn't think she was that threatening to be the person to kill Joel. I didn't think she was that threatening. It didn't really make sense to me as narrative wise because he saves her life. And she has this whole like vendetta against him, but he literally saves her life and then she kills him and she switches. I think as a character arc, it would have been more interesting for her to like question it and then eventually maybe get back to killing him. That would have been more fascinating to me as to like, oh, you saved my life. And she's like, oh, like help them. And then she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill him. Like that, to me, that felt fast. And I think as a narrative, you're gonna do TV from a video game to a television series, you have her question it. And then you build, then you find some kind of MacGuffin where she changes her attitude and then she wants to kill him. And then end of the season.
A MacGuffin.
Well, Brian, like I told you, they could have had other plans, but Pedro is locked down to that mouse. And he's got the Mandalorian. He's got Fantastic Four now, Avengers Endgame, or Avengers.
It's a lot.
The mouse said, "We're taking our boy back."
It might be that.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, he's done. Show dies. Who gives a shit?
Yep.
We'll see. Pepstar,
We'll see.
what do you think about this hate against her looks, man? Do you think that this should be happening? And do you think The Last of Us stands a chance without Pedro Pascal?
I'm a I'm a little disappointed in the hate. Why are we hating each other over a character?
Oh
Yep.
my
Give me
God,
a
what an
break.
ugly picture.
Give me a break.
Jesus Christ.
And
But-
we're
but-
talking about the millennials are hating? Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Millennials, everybody.
that was it's all the big gamers. So
I
the
was gonna
gamers are
say. I was
so
gonna
the-
say. If the
the gamers are
millennials
hating because of
they
her
better-
looks, and the
It
regular
doesn't stop.
people.
Hold on a second. What was it, Pep Star?
The hate has to stop. The hate has to stop.
It does have to fucking stop, Pep Star.
Well
George,
said, Peppy, but you wake up next to that, it's like waking up next to my ex-wife.
I don't want to hear about anyone being ugly because we're all beautiful. Cut it out.
I love you,
Well,
Peppy,
what's
but
that?
no, we aren't.
So you're gonna have this show is doomed. You got the haters that hate her because of the casting and the looks. You got the haters that hate her because she's not their Ellie.
It's doomed. It's doomed.
Now you got the haters that say Pedro Pascal's dead. I'm out.
I know.
Yeah.
And Queen said that too. She's like, why watch the show anymore? And she's not, Emma Peel says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Once you get that going, it's like, I feel like, I honestly, there is a world I think they will not do season 3. I think there's a world. And I think that second episode was epic too. It was a fucking great episode, except I'm like, you should have waited and you should have readapted that for
There
the
was
end.
a time span of 5 years between the two. You could have done something in between that. You said, you could have built up. You could have built that relationship up to that death.
Yeah.
Instead, you shot your wad.
Thank you, Emma.
You know, not ugly at all. I just think it's fucking unfortunate, and I think it's sad.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
we've had these conversations before. Ronald knows about hate towards people based off their looks, and it just sucks because again, talent should always shine through.
Right.
It should. And, you know, but the fans are going to
It
see
should,
what the
but
fans see.
unfortunately, it doesn't always do that, Brian.
No. Not
And
this
toxic
time.
fandom, though, is always a problem. Hence why I'm worried about the X-Files reboot, because there is a big fandom for X-Files. I mean, I'm part of that world. I have a lot of friends that are, but the reboot is officially moving forward. But no David Duchovny? Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? I did it. As a big gamer, stick to the game story. Thank you, Bap. Thank you. Guys, X-Files. I want to believe that the X-Files reboot will be good. I want to believe it. Ryan Coogler, guys, I love this guy. I love what he's done, what he did with Creed, what he did with Black Panther, what he's been doing now. Sinners is blowing up right now. People are loving that movie. His next project now is officially going to be the X-Files reboot, okay? The X-Files reboot is moving forward. And this has been a thing that's been moving for a long time. I'm going to tell you right now, I have some hesitancy. Yes, Emma Peel is coming back with a vengeance. I have some hesitancy because Ryan Coogler is doing it. He said it's immediately his next project. He is moving forward. He's spoken with Gillian Anderson about coming back. He said she's incredible. Fingers crossed that she'll do it. He's so excited talking about on the last podcast on the left. He was talking to them about it. But he said that what he's doing now is really effing scary. He goes, it's going to really be something that's great. And he's thinking that it'll bring in the real X-Files fans and also maybe some new ones. He's hoping so. But here's the problem right now. No Chris Carter. Chris Carter, who created all of X-Files, has no say at all. He said the studio said, we're just doing this. Go F yourself. And he was bummed about that. And he goes, hopefully he can make that work out. Now, Ryan Coogler says he wants Gillian Anderson, and she actually came forward and talked about it. And she said that she would like to be a part of it. She would. She said that when it comes down to this, she cannot think of a better way around a reboot to happen than what he's actually proposed to her. It's a bit of a genius idea. And whether I'm involved or not, she said, which hesitancy right there, is a whole other thing. I'm not saying no. I think it's really cool. I think he's really cool. I think what he did probably done incredibly well. And maybe I'll pop in for a while. Maybe something will happen. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. But he's pushing for her. But how do you push for her but not push for David Duchovny? You got Mulder, Scully. That's a combination, guys. We know that's a combination. That's what works with X-Files. I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, Fox revived. They did a couple seasons, Queen, with the original cast. It went for a while. And that was because David Duchovny wanted it, and she still didn't want it. And then she at the end, because they did a podcast. Duchovny has a podcast where he was like, got her on, and he like gave her shit because she left. I'm like, motherfucker, you left like early in the show because you were over it and you were, having sex capades, whatever he was doing, and he left. I'm just saying, Pep Star is a sex fanatic. That's what he says,
He's having sexy time.
And so he left, and then she had to go on with Patrick, Robert Patrick, and the show went downhill. Then he came back and he got canceled. So it's a whole thing. But I'm just surprised that you wouldn't be like, we're bringing them both back. The idea for the one is this. They're going to change the whole cast, same universe, but new detectives, the end of the X-Files, and then apparently Gillian Anderson might appear. To me, it's a tough thing to touch on. They've tried to keep it going. I love the original cast. I'm not sure it can work, but Ryan Coogler is a great fucking director. And I think what he's done could be fan. He made Creed work with fucking the Rocky franchise.
We damn well know who his detective's going to be.
Who do you think? Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
He works with TV?
He works with him on everything.
I sure hope not, because that Sinners movie was...
Oh, shit. Peppy didn't care for Sinners?
I haven't seen it yet, but it looked amazing.
It's like vampires and religion.
It looks good.
Michael B. Jordan playing two people?
I don't know.
No, guys, check it out. Check it out.
I got to.
I want to see it.
Look good.
I gotta say this. No Duchovny, I can't watch it.
But you want to hump Gillian Anderson, though, Pep Star. I know that. If she's there.
Who wouldn't?
Me too.
Right?
It's not letting you hump her, GR.
I got a better chance than you, Peppy.
Oh, you think that's true, GR? I don't know. The girls like cute dogs. That's all I'm saying, Pep Star.
Yeah. GR knows what the deal is. I don't know why
I'm not touching it, Brian. We're on national television. I'm not going to touch it.
It's true. It's true. Jordan, what do you think, man? Can this work without the combination? Does this reboot need to happen? And will the fans actually watch it?
Again, like Ron was saying earlier, what is with all these fucking reboots? I mean, they tried already. It didn't work. That second go around. How many times are you going to try a reboot? I mean, just let the great class. I mean, I know
11 seasons.
Everybody's trying to hit that like Star Trek or something where, oh my God, we'll just change the cast of characters or change this and we're going to do a new show and it's going to go on forever. But not every IP-ness is like that, man.
It's true. It's true. It's not all fresh. It's not all fresh IP-ness.
No.
You know, sometimes it gets stale.
Bonzo beans is what it is. No original ideas.
Gillian Anderson comes back. She's probably the boss. She's in it for a few little fucking, time here and there.
She does 2 days an episode, if that. Maybe probably 1 day an episode out of 7 days. She pops in, she leaves, pin me, pay me, get a paycheck. I love her.
Here's your alien monster of the week. Here's where you have to go.
She comes in looking fucking sassy, sexy, and hot, and then she leaves.
Smoking a cigarette because the smoking man there.
Oh, you think she made making the new smoking
you
man?
have a cigarette back in the day.
Oh yeah, you probably can't have cigarette on TV anymore.
No, you cannot. There's no cigarette.
No, we can't say cigarettes, right, Ronald? We can't say cigarettes.
Can't say cigarette. No.
Okay, Ronald, what do you think about this?
You just can't do it.
You can't do it. Ron, what do you think about this? I don't know if you're ever an X-Files fan, but I know you're probably a Gillian Anderson fan. I'm putting it out there. You probably are. Can she, this whole like limited role type deal, is that going to entice fans to come back to the X-Files?
It entices fans for the first episode that she's in. And then they see her and then they're done. I don't think this show, this reboot has anything fresh on it. I think it's part of that that original appeal of the first show was the Scully and Mulder, and if it's not there, then what are they seeing? They're just seeing a show with new actors, and
that's a connection.
Yeah,
and there was like they apparently might have had a thing behind the scenes, and there was like maybe they're dating, maybe they're not on the show.
Right.
There was like that whole kind of like
that tension,
the tension.
Yeah.
But I do like Ryan Coogler, and I think he has done some great stuff. And he wants to
Right.
make it edgier, and he wants to make it, more psychological, more thriller based. Do you think that could actually make it something different? It's you don't have Chris Carter anymore. It's a fresh perspective.
Yeah, but if you're going to make it something different, then give it a different title, because I think the diehard fans are going to feel slighted that they're tuning in for something that is what it was, the X-Files, and it's not. And why isn't it just called something else then?
That's a fucking valid fucking point there, Ronald. You're right.
If they want to change it so much, then why are you sticking to
the Hey, I love the Y-Files, guys. Guys, watch the Y-Files on YouTube. Heckle Fish is fantastic. I love to have them on the show. That's an actual YouTube show.
You don't want to be the original show, but why do you want to call yourself the original show then? It's just it's gonna alienate viewers.
It could. He's saying that they're going to bring him in, though. I don't know if I believe that.
No.
I don't believe it.
If he wants to make it a more thriller, more this, more that, I think you're going to lose more of that 90s vibe that people fell in love with the show because
they
didn't
did.
have the budget to do that. So it was about the characters. It was about the fucking characters and their interpersonal relationships, not the story. I mean, you always had the story itself, what's going on this week, but people tuned in to see what's going to happen with these
To
characters.
see the sexual tension, Jordan. That's what it was.
It's kind of like moonlighting,
Moonlighting. Oh
think
my God, I love moonlighting.
We want to see Mulder and Scully fuck. That we're waiting for. We're waiting for it, Peppy. We're waiting from the fuck, man. That's what we're waiting for.
I think it was more than just a sexual tension. It was are they the aliens or are they not? I mean, they showed when Scully had those thoughts where he was showing the grays in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was about. It was about the aliens. It wasn't, it was a little bit about did they fuck each other? Well, who wouldn't want to fuck her?
They blew their wad with the first movie.
That's
Damn,
not
there's so
what
many sexual innuendos there. But yeah,
Yo,
I
Potty
think
mouth
there's
guy.
more to the show than just whether.
whether they just have sex or not,
shut
right?
up, Peppy. You want to get laid?
I don't talk
I
about
think
it
it
every
was more to
5
the show
minutes.
than about who got laid.
I think it was about aliens.
Okay,
It was
every
about
sex, but
we
whatever.
want to figure things out. That's what it was, the whole time. But I think that it was about in a relationship, conspiracy theories, the unknown, the monster of the week. There was a lot of stuff that was psychological and science based, and also conspiracy based, and also like alien based. As people tune in for all of that, based off of them being the FBI agency that's actually looking into aliens. And that was fascinating at that time. And I think we still are worried about and think about aliens constantly, We think about it all the time. That's why there's people coming out,
I
whistleblowers
think
and all
it's
that.
a lot about what he thought in his dreams, where he talked about seeing the grays.
Yeah. I
and all
loved
that in
it
his
all.
mind.
Yeah. Pep Star?
No,
What you
go
got?
ahead, Ryan. I'm just saying it was more than just about, did they see aliens? It was about the psychological effect of that on him.
I might be in the minority, but I didn't like the X-Files. I thought it was fucking boring.
Oh. I'm gonna womp you. I'm gonna womp you.
Yo,
Pep Star, what you gotta say to Jordan about that, man?
he's boring.
Oh,
And I gotta
shit.
say this, and it's not part of the show, but Ronald Todd is looking like Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald.
He usually
What
gets
do we
Pep
do?
Yeah,
Star.
you, Ron.
Well, the
Michael
Doobie Brothers.
McDonald. Oh my gosh. Isn't he like 90?
go, woo! No, he's still singing. Did a song with Tony Braxton.
Oh, really?
Somebody
Tony Braxton.
Stop, look, and listen. It was an original by the Dramatics.
The Dramatics.
Peppy's got some music lore for you
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Wow.
Dude, you're going way, way back.
All I gotta say is Angela agrees with me when they could try anything they wanted. Nobody was watching the show anyway.
Oh, Angel? Yeah, Angel, yeah. Yeah,
I
Well,
actually thought it was a great show. I really enjoyed it.
I
Me
did.
too, Pep Star. I love that fucking
I
show.
tried. I tried.
I tuned in every Friday night. Then I moved to Sundays, and I tuned in every Sunday night. I loved it. But my whole family loved the whole alien stuff. Again, my cousin, guys, I'm gonna have him on the show sometime. Is like the leading expert of crop circles in the United States. So,
Oh wow,
that's a true fact. It's a true fact.
that'd be fun.
He can tell you what's real and what's not real.
That's
and
cool.
the real, and it really fucking blows your mind sometimes.
Get him on. Get
I
him
know.
on.
I tell him all the time. I saw him recently, like, Jeff, come on the show, and he's like, we'll talk about it. So he can talk for hours about this stuff. But
Jeff, I'm calling you out. Get on the show.
right, come on, Jeff. We'll talk about some alien stuff, and we'll
Jeff.
talk about.
Jeff, just play like the Price is Right and come on down.
Come on down. I gotta tell you though, that's my guys. I know, like we're getting kind of late, but I gotta tell you one thing. It's like my family is deep in this alien stuff. Like my great uncle wrote this book called Our Spaceship Moon, which is a big thing in the community for aliens. It's the first book that said the moon is hollow, and he actually took all this NASA reports, all this research to prove the moon is hollow. And then that's alien spaceship. My family goes deep into this shit. Not that that's me, but I'm intrigued by it. That's all I'm saying.
It's you, Brian.
And Jordan and I saw aliens when we were like 12 one time. So, it
I'm
happened.
pretty sure we fucking did.
We saw fucking aliens. We saw fucking aliens.
You saw my ex-wife again.
Hey,
Brian,
Yard, that's what happened to us, man. That's why we all fucked up.
What was it?
Brian, say
That
hello again.
explains it.
That's when my hair started thinning.
Hold on. Peppy first. Peppy?
Jordans.
We saw their ships.
I'm sure
Ronald, what you got?
But say hello again.
Hello?
Your hollow is hallow.
Hello?
Hallow. You're like the moon was hallow.
Hello. It was hello.
It was
That's-
hello.
That's all. That's all.
Does they say hello? Hello. It's hello.
Hello.
Like,
Hollow.
We're calling Brian out on
Hollow.
another word fuck up. Move on.
all right, fuck it. My Michigan accent. I know it's still there. It's still
Hello.
fucking there.
It's
Goddamn hillbilly.
Hello.
It's hello.
But yeah. Yeah, whatever, guys. I love you guys. Happy Friday. The truth is out there, and I really hope that this new rendition is great. It inspires people, asks the right questions. It gets us looking up again and making us wonder about what's out there. Because at the end of the day, we have to ask those questions. And I think we get complicit. We forget about things. We forget how big and vast the universe is. And to me, I love that quote from Contact. If there's nothing out there, that's a lot of wasted space.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing out there.
Damn, Peppy. Anyways, anyway, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. I think there's something out there. I really do. And I just want to find out more. I always want to find out more. Hello, haven't you seen? I love you guys. I love you, Emma Peel. I love you guys all. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Happy Friday. Where we at, GR, with our numbers before we take off here? Where we at?
13,485.
Okay.
Nice. I think by midnight we'll cross 13.5. What do you think? Is that a possibility?
I think we'll cross 14,000.
I do too.
14.5.
14.5. I mean, we'll see. The numbers keep going up because of you guys. I thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Kruse Control will keep growing because of you. And as always, happy to have him here, guys. You know he's here. The Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Thanks, GR.
It was my pleasure, Brent. It was a great night. Even if Peppy won.
Oh, shit. You're giving Peppy shit while he's signing off. That's a lot. Peppy's like, he's going to piss on your leg when he sees you next, man. Just saying.
Well, what else is new?
Ryan, his favorite hat is going to get shit upon.
Oh, shit. There you go, GR. That's what you get.
You weren't tall enough to reach my favorite hat.
Well, I'm gonna put in the ground for him. I'm gonna give him an assist. Thank you for here, Mr. Jordan Sell. Give me up, Jordan. Jordan, we love having Jordan here.
Oh, thanks, man. I love being here.
Thank you for popping in. I know you weren't feeling well. Thank you for popping in. Bringing the hopes, the joys, the Star Trek, and the beam me upness. So thank you, Jordan, as always. Had a great time, man. And also, thank you for being here. Our fellow executive producer himself, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. Thanks, Ron. F3Gs.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Emma.
Ronald.
Yes.
Is there any Ron Loves Cox tonight or no?
Just Ron Loves Cox. She hasn't been out lately. She's just been hanging out in Malibu.
Well, I just want to
No
say
cockfighting. No cockfighting.
No Cox fighting today.
no Cox talk tonight.
We'll have something for you next week. We will have something for you next week.
We'll have some. It'll be Coxomania next week, and I can't wait for it.
Oh, I hope so.
Lots of cocks. Lots of cocks.
Thanks, Ron, for being here.
Yes.
And of course, thank you,
must be
Peppy.
having a busy week.
Well, Cockamania only happens once a year. Peppy, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for having me. Shout out to Brian, Thirsty Daddy, MJ Jordan, and the great Ron Gidry. Everybody in the chat, love y'all. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Peppy. Thank you, Peppy, for being here as always. You know, one day you and GR are gonna be friends. I don't know. One day, I don't know. GR's. I keep telling GR to be nice to you, but he doesn't stop. And then it spirals, right, GR?
I can't help it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it
Can't
spirals.
help it, and you will.
You will help it. Thank you guys for being here on Kruse Control. Oh shit! He's sort of bitching at the end of the night, Peppy. You are not a female dog. So we know
I'm
that.
gonna remain silent and keep my cool.
Yep. Keep calm and carry on, Pep Star.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys. Happy 326 of Kruse Control, guys. We gotta keep those
25.
numbers going, right? 26. It's a 26. Right here? It's 26.
We started with 25. It must be 26 now.
It's 26. We gotta keep those numbers going up, everybody. You gotta keep spreading that love, because at the end of the day, 13,486 subscribers. Let's hit 14. Let's keep spiraling. Let's get to that 1,000,049. But you got to keep spreading that love to make it happen. You got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmas and grandparents that came down from planet fucking Pluto, laying smack down on the earth, bro. All the Asian elephants, the ayayas, the Barakian camels, all the Arctic foxes, all those Amur leopards, the Belgian whales, all the fucking rhinos, the black rhinos, the blue whales, the black bears, all the bobcats, those fucking marsupials, the carsamas, the caribous, all the chipmunks, all the chimpanzees, all those cheetahs, every fucking animal, the giraffes out there, they come down, they land smack down in Kruse Control Nation, and they subscribe. When you subscribe, it makes a big fucking deal. We love you so much. Bring them out. If you're in the ocean, bring those motherfuckers here too. Bring the dung beetles and the fucking earthworms and all the fucking Christmas Island red crabs. I want you here too. Bring on the crabs. Bring on the fucking crabs. And watch out for the chickens, because they peck at your penis because they're not fucking crabs.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. And you know what, chicken jockey? Fucking suck it. Until next Sunday, we love you. Take care of yourselves. I say suck it because your fucking theater's up. We want to fucking keep the theater experience. Anyways, until next time, everybody, appreciate you. Love you. See you back on Monday. But until then, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.